Hello, everybody. You may call me David, or Zen, or maybe something else. We'll touch base on that a little bit later. But welcome on into the stream. Today we are playing a game that is pretty important to my childhood, I would definitely say. And I'm excited to finally get that going. So today, we're going to be starting a new franchise. And don't worry, we're not going to be playing all 4 games back to back. I am going to handle this similarly to how I handled Ratchet and Clank. And you're going to hear me cough periodically. I don't know what's going on with my voice or my throat. I'm just kind of living in the world and it's suffering. But we're playing .hack GU Last Recode. Now, this was the HD re-release of the .hack GU games that released on the PlayStation 2 back in the early 2000s. .hack is a massive franchise with animes, games, manga, movies even. And all of them take place not in concurrently. It's not like Final Fantasy where 13 and 14 are basically 2 completely separate games. That said, though, there are some distance in time apart from the games. There's the original quadrilogy, which I may touch base on someday. Maybe not this year. And there is the GU trilogy, now quadrilogy, though I wouldn't consider episode 4 over at towards the end. I wouldn't consider this a full game. That said, though, we still have volumes 1, 2, and 3 to go through, and we'll probably end up pairing up volume 4 with the ending of volume 3, just to kind of keep everything together in kind of one nice neat package. With that in mind, why don't we go on ahead and get started? We're going to be entering a game within the game, and we're going to be playing The World. Now, as we're about to go on ahead and get started here, because this game does have a bit of a load time and everything, yeah, well, good start. It crashed. Very, very solid start. So, let's, good stuff. And you guys can kind of see, I have the game at least modded to a degree using Special K. It was working fine in the tutorial when I tested it last night. But anywho, luckily I still have more things that I can kind of yap about. Like I was mentioning before, this is kind of a game within a game. Okay, we should be good. I totally forgot, and hopefully this doesn't... There we go. Okay, we're safe. What this will probably means that I have to probably save a little bit more frequently. And that's fine. But .hack takes place within primarily a video game called The World. It's an MMO that was just very popular back in the day. And we're going to be following the story of this character who we kind of see. I don't remember his actual name, but he'll be under the player ID, basically, Hasea. And he is going to be of the Adept Rogue class, and there is a very good reason for that we'll eventually go into as we continue our time within the game. Now, I want to circle back and explain that Last Recode actually is a much easier game than what this series will kind of show and portray. What I've done behind the scenes is that I did some modding to more or less increase the difficulty. That's the only major mod that we are going to really see here. I've also adjusted it to where the buttons that you guys see will be just for any sort of generic controller, not necessarily just PlayStation, not necessarily just Xbox. It is just going to be generic controller. I felt like that would be the most fitting for our journey ahead. But yeah, we made it on into the world we're about to load up in game, and here we are. Look at our main character. Oh, do I not have it? Oh, I don't have it set. I totally forgot to make the voices English. I was like, what's going on here? And then, you know, as these guys are talking, because they're not necessarily talking in English, I will talk over them a little bit for this tutorial section. But I'll get that fixed ASAP as soon as we have an opportunity to. Oh, these guys are pushy. Oh, and this is also one of those games where I need to be tabbed in order for my controller to be sensical. But these guys are going to kind of serve as our kind of tutorial guide. Oh, I totally forgot that since this is a game like way back then, like lip syncing wasn't really a common thing. All right. So before we get too far into it, let me see. Okay. So right now we'll kind of stick through the tutorial and kind of just get through it, get the game started. Okay. Or at least there's actually another perfect time, because the perfect time is now. So yeah, I will kind of take over the wheel a little bit and just kind of explain that, yeah, he's just explaining that, yeah, we can only invite people who are currently logged on into the game. And so there's going to be a bit of an immersive factor in this, where everyone in our party and everything will be active players in the game. So what I'm actually going to do right here is that I'm actually creating a new bit of save data. We've only been playing for about 3 minutes, but I think that it would likely be better for me to take care of the voices now than like end up being like, oh, cool, fun stuff. So my bad. Luckily, easy peasy fix. Now, originally, there was going to be a different game that was going to be prior to me doing .hack, because typically I do try to avoid doing too many longer RPGs kind of back to back, just because of the kind of general commitment time to watch it, right? So, and if you're wondering why I didn't catch the languages, more often than not, I actually play with a lot of games muted. So, due to that, I actually no, I think I am going to turn cursor memory off. And I think I'm going to do BB stuff. Okay. So these settings, you guys can probably imagine, are relatively universal. But the nice thing is that also we do have a continue option, so we can actually pick up almost exactly where we left off. And now that these voices are going to be in English now, I'm going to try to not talk over them nearly as much, just as a way to make sure that we get to hear everybody.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose warp menu.
All right.
In the world.
So the easiest thing that I'll kind of do is yes. So they're explaining the game, but also I'm here. So pretty much a lot of what this game's going to be is that all of the areas that we go and we fight in are going to basically be pretty pre-generated, we'll say.
This is where you input the words.
As we continue our journey throughout the game, we'll unlock more and more words. But for right now, for the sake of the tutorial, we only have access to courageous.
The area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current state.
Yeah. EOS and I get it. So yeah, we have courage, engaging, and daydream.
Okay. Now, I almost forgot. That's a server symbol. Right now, it's showing.
All right, we're on the Delta server.
You'll go to another area even with the same area word. Pay attention
that's good
to
to
the
know.
server symbol when invited.
If you want
That
to
one
know
I didn't
more,
actually
just check
remember.
out some of the forums. All right, then we're off to
And
Delta, courageous,
keep that
engaging,
last little bit
daydream.
in mind that he did say. There was one thing that I did want him to take away. He mentioned in the forums, and that won't matter for right this second. But in the forums, there will be opportunities to get more words.
We've all been transported to a field.
Open your map.
And
to
so
take a look
we
at
are
the
going to
layout.
be treated a little bit like this is baby's first MMO. Unfortunately, there's no kind of if and ors about it. So we'll just kind of continue to play it by ear. So the game itself is quite literally just going to be treated very similarly to how you would like an instanced MMO.
This is our mission.
So let's go on ahead and
We must collect.
look for the 3 crystal fragments.
These are
Okay,
the all
I get it. I know. I'm sorry that I'm deciding to kind of interject and kind of cut through. Okay,
this time.
so pretty much they're going to go on ahead and kind of teach us how to play the game. And like they were kind of mentioning before, this platform right here, you can kind of think of it sort of like checkpoints. Throughout our time in the different areas in the world,
Nice. We found.
we're going to be probably taking quite a bit of advantage from it. And we'll be... Oh, whoops.
Oh man, you're not too
You
good
guys
at
can,
this, are you? Well, now that they've found us.
It's been a little while since I've last
The
played this
battle
myself.
the battle area is surrounded by the battle.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an
Asta
Okay,
and
so I can
don't have one
only...
right now.
Okay, that's fine. So, pretty much while we're gonna be doing the tutorial here, this is gonna be probably some precursor to some action games that you guys have probably played in the past before. And so that's a larger part of the gameplay, just kind of generally speaking.
That's it. Just keep.
And so one of the things that I will kind of say as we're kind of doing the fights here, I'm not completely certain about the metagame that's like in this game, but I figured that it'll likely just be for the best that I just actively focus on using just kind of all the different tools, go back to getting like generally a different feel for how everything in the game kind of actively functions at the moment.
All right, we found another.
All right, yeah, we found another. Oh, I guess we can do skills and stuff. So, like you said, we can also get surprise attacks going. Surprise attacks don't really do all that much damage, but hey, you want to make sure that we are, oh, okay.
Okay, do you see the 4 panel? You can press the button that corresponds.
Got it.
Now try it out.
So yeah, you guys can kind of see that the skills and everything is going to be actually like
It can also
fairly
be used to
interactive.
stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
And that little detail is going to be
Maybe
important for
forgetting
later.
something important feels there is an even more important use for the skill tree.
And I'll let them handle this
I haven't
explanation.
forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
So, Rengeki is basically, you can kind of treat it a little bit more like a counterattack. Or a special opportunity to basically do a much stronger action.
Very well.
That's a good idea.
So these guys obviously are very are going to be very powerful, and they'll be and they're set to heal in the AI system. If you guys saw the original opportunity earlier, the more Rengekis we use, the more that'll kind of help our experience rate and all this other stuff. So now that we are kind of actively playing the game, I can use this opportunity to kind of talk a little bit more about the mod. So, like I mentioned before, I do have access to changing the general like damage formula of the game and the general rate that things are happening kind of in the game. We now have the capability, of just not being too overly powerful even this game. So the reason why I bring that up specifically is
Well, that's that, I guess.
this game has a kind of like a hidden calculated formula going on where the enemies and the players have an additional scalar of bonus.
Yeah, awesome job.
Okay, I'll pause because I want to get through this explanation because I will forget. It has like a bit of an additional scalar that works behind the scenes to increase your damage based on your level gap between you and your opponent. Mind you, this does work both ways, but that bonus damage that's in place, in fact, does helps just a little too much. Because of the fact that it helped too much for what I needed it to do, it made more sense to just eliminate that part of the algorithm if possible, and luckily there were some people that did.
All right, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
So,
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
thank you. So, this was one of the different, there are 3 different, I shouldn't say 3. There are a handful of different types of areas in the world, and that we will kind of continually take advantage of as time goes on. So where we're so this first site that we saw below was collect the 3 symbol fragments and then make your way to the temple. We're still a little bit of a ways out, so we're gonna be walking, and one of the nice little quality of life changes I believe in last Recode is, as you guys can kind of see, we generally move really fast. If any of you guys decide to do something like play the PlayStation 2 version while playing along here, there will be a lot of differences between like damage numbers, just Haseo's general like movement speed versus everyone else, and all in all, we are still ultimately playing the same game, the same story. I just wanted to change the map behind the scenes to make the game feel like more of a challenge, and making sure that it still is entertaining to watch and it not be practically a movie
This
simulator.
is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it
Oh,
the
in-game
Beast
lore.
statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something.
Now note, we
See that
probably won't
treasure
be
box?
paying as much
That's
attention
the
to
offering to the
the
beast statue.
game's lore.
There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure? Go ahead. You're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Okay, sweet. So, at the end, we get a chest and we got a dry gear. So ultimately, we did finish our first dungeon.
Thanks.
Oh.
What the?
Oh no.
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun.
This is also a slightly PvP heavy MMO.
An idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward.
Yep, first mission on the job, and oops. But yeah, first day on the job, getting threatened by basically bullies. Like, that's not cool.
Nice try, dear.
Come on, you should at least try to draw your weapons. Well, you hate to see it.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
They're so foul for that.
Come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend, and they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you?
And that's what they get.
What the?
Oh! Not them falling off the map. But someone saved the day. So something else that I'll kind of discuss a little bit, because I'm not as familiar with this as I would like to be. This first section, the tutorial, takes place, I believe, right before the Dot Hack Roots anime, which is basically supposed to be a prequel to this game.
Welcome to the world.
And there you go. That's our intro to the game. So I hope that a lot of that made sense so far, but looks like he's been playing for 8 months, and throughout that 8 months is when he, like, the Dot Hacks Roots anime would take place. But it's got some nice, cool little armor now.
Please help me.
But you see that there are people who do a lot of going after players for fun. So you
What
let
an
them drop.
idiot.
Diabolical work. Oh, I didn't know the Haseo was Yuri Lowenthal. That makes sense, actually. Wait, Kun's Johnny Bosch? So Johnny Young Bosch?
Terror of death! It's Haseo, the PKK! What?
Sorry, some of these names I'm getting like... I'm trying to remember. I think I remember Aaron Fitzgerald. And then Liam O'Brien, who I actually may be seeing sometimes. So it's very interesting to see all those. But yeah. 8 months have passed, so Haseo is a lot better at the game now, I hope. It's crazy to think about just the big change now. But yeah, his class is still the Adept Rogue. And as a result of that, he actually has access to a multitude of weapons as he becomes a much more powerful job in the game. But it's kind of very interesting because one of the things that I want to kind of talk about and want you guys to kind of consider is that he also has that sword, firstly. But even though he waited for those players to drop and die, Haseo actually is out here killing the people who go after the players. So, and obviously they will kind of explain this a little bit later, but this is the PK, the PKK. If PK stands for player kill.
You killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that.
So yep, he's been killing 100, at least 100 player killers.
Calm down and die.
And so he's kind of like a vigilante to some extent, if you want to think of it like this. So you traumatize him the very first day that...
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Yeah? You know, I realize how much more bloody of a game this could have been.
Yeah, I think I can.
But yeah. Rebirth. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was one heck of an intro. It's been a minute. But I'm still excited all the same. And I'll continue to kind of yap and yap and yap until I continue to have things to not yap about or yap about. And I think that's a good thing at the end of the day. All right, look at these two.
So it's you, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo.
Yes, sir.
Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
Well, then what are you gonna do about it?
Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that?
Yes.
The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Yeah, I wonder where the other guys went, you know?
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atuli, do you know this person?
No?
Atoli.
Oh, that's.
It's not
Sorry, I just made a
unusual to meet
musical
players
note
with
connection. Oh my
similar
god.
Characters in an online game like this.
But yep, different color palette.
Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just. Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at Arcade Keln.
Arcade.
Who sent it?
How do you guys know how to pronounce all of these?
Ovan.
All right, so he's just gonna be elusive. Is that just gonna be his thing?
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
So yeah, there are people who do disagree with that vigilante style and act, and I think I can understand. But I'm also of the mind that sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Ovan.
It's been a long time, Haseo.
So
Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death.
I wonder why he coined that name.
You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
Oh no, he's taking
When
the
Twilight
talking
Brigade
riddles
broke up,
like a
why
dude
didn't you come
approach.
then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such
You
a
went missing for
small
6
seed.
months?
I needed to find out what was growing inside.
Oh.
And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Guessing that Shino might have been
Haseo,
taken out by
do you want to
Triad.
know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge, he is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day.
Oh no, he's setting things in
If you were
motion.
somehow able to
He's
defeat
doing the
Tri-Edge,
thing, y'all.
Then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
If my information is correct, he will be back today at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime.
Oh no, why would you send... No, don't do that to
Delta
him.
Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
The whole Grand's Cathedral.
Which I think for people who may have played the original trilogy, I
finally.
believe that was one of the few
I'll
areas
get my
that
chance.
carried over from that.
I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan.
Yes. You and I, we're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
I see. There are some things I must do.
He will be back today at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
Is it? Are you? But are you ready for that? Do you think that you could take him out? I wonder. I wonder very much so. So Chino uses the same or similar avatar design. Maybe I should watch Hack Root sometimes.
That's right. She was called Aura.
But yeah, a lot of the notes that you're gonna probably hear here are going to be notes and nods to the original
Maybe she just
quadrilogy.
lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound?
All right. People who play the original quadrilogy may know who that is.
Tri-Edge?
Yep. A dark and ominous figure floating towards Haseo. God, you really can hear the Yuri Lowenthal, like, even in just kind of like the quick like listenings and everything. But also at the same time, I'm like, hello, Peter Parker. Is that bad to think about? I hope not. Alright, let's see this broadsword in action. Welcome on in, Kel. How are you doing? We're still kind of in like the intro cutscene portions of the game thus far. And our main character, Haseo, also known as Peter Parker, also known as Yosuke Hanamura, also known as... God, Yuri Lowenthal's been in a lot.
What the hell are you?
Trying to think. Now I'm just like behind the voices.
It's not over yet.
Oh, he's also Michelangelo. I know this is supposed to be a little bit more. Ooh, that probably stings. I think that if this was a proper remake, I would have loved to have seen a proper remake or re-release where we actually do this scene as like a battle. I'm pretty sure those who play the original quadrilogy know what that move is. Oh, that scrambled him up. But if you're ever wondering how to get to a proper level within the time skip, this would be it. So yep, if you're wondering like, oh, it's an 8-month time skip, how come we are level gonna be like level 100 or something? Yeah, this kind of resets him to level 1. Okay. So, now that I'm a bit back into control, let's talk about this is the other
I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then
this is the other menu that we'll be kind of interacting with a lot of the game. So, starting off.
Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about Kieran's outfit. Kieran's outfit was gonna be kind of a big old reference to, Volume 4. And this will be the first time in a while that for this entire franchise, every single time that I play through a .hack GU game, we'll just be using this avatar. It's just gonna be easier in the long run that way instead of trying to get like 5 of them done. Anywho, let's take a look at our emails.
Huh? What the hell?
All white.
I would never delete these. They're all gone. Even the emails I got from Shino.
Poor thing. But yes, everything of his is white. So
Everything's been
pretty much.
reformatted. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
An email. Fine, let's take a look.
Is it probably Ovan? Maybe? He might. Yeah. Oh, I was right.
Ovan?
All right. Looks like I'm gonna have to take over and read for the mail. So just bear with me. There are 2 paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is the path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is the path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you've chosen it, there's no going back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time where you and I meet again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you.
Trial and truth.
Welcome to the world.
Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then...
And the world is the name of the game for those of you guys who may be entering in for the first time. Okay. So as of right now, we still have a couple of other things that we could mess around with. But unfortunately, because of the fact that we had our entire stuff reset, we won't have too much to work with. The movie player is here eventually for the different little things that you can kind of see and play with in the game. We probably won't be using much of the movie player until maybe the end of the game where you can watch and kind of talk about specific details. Right here is the news capture. We are going to be kind of in this section quite frequently and quite often. And I do want to say, at least from like a very generalized point of view, there is, I'm not going to be reading everything all the time. Just maybe stuff that I feel like may be relevant to the plot at hand. Because as you guys can see, there will be a lot, and there will be, oh. Good catch, Kel, but why did it... I'm actually not sure why my voice is coming in that low. Oh, I know what it is. Unfortunately, this is going to make me significantly louder if my theory is correct. Just as a heads up. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It's almost kind of like my microphone just kind of said no. This is what happens when I didn't get a good thorough test on everything. Okay. Huh. But I've accepted that it wouldn't be a series for me without an not an intense amount of troubleshooting. Oh, wait. I think I remember what it could have been. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've had to mess with my sound settings. Anywho, let's see. Because let's just say that sometimes Windows is... Okay. This might make me very loud, and I apologize in advance. Okay. I believe that should have fixed it. You can go on ahead and kind of let me know, because my volume was actually supposed to be up a lot louder than what it was. So that's gonna be a pain in the butt to edit, but that's not a huge deal, because that's just gonna have to be digital gain whether I like it or not. Okay, now back to what I was saying. We have a couple things, and one of the things that I really think that .hack was really well known for was the immersive factor for the game. There is a real world that's going on in the background, and so there is stuff that we can miss if we don't go and check. So there's actually an online show, a movie called I believe just Jack. Is it Detective Jack? I guess Online Jack.
This is Salvador Ihara's Online Jack.
I don't remember any of the Online Jack stuff at all, so...
In today's news, the in-your-face, hard-hitting show. Welcome to Online Jack. Okay, get ready, all you netizens out there. Today's...
Not netizens.
Doll syndrome. Have you heard of it? It's the mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers. It causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive. That's right. This disease turns children into lifeless dolls. Oh no!
It kind of sounds like the coma that we've been noticing, we've been kind of hearing about.
Salvador Ihara will save the world.
This is so cheesy.
Called doll syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists
And yes, I will be showing off all of these.
chemicals, but what I want to showcase here is this book. Internet games are turning our kids into dolls. A warning about doll syndrome. Taiichiro Sugai, a professor from Takayama University, wrote the book and lives here. According to his book, doll syndrome's root cause is none other than online games. Online games.
Actually, you bring up a very interesting point, Kel, about some of the parallels that you may be able to see, like with COVID.
Their virtual dreams are the cause. You'll remember that several years ago, the World game was found to be responsible for players being put into a coma. Could it be that it's also...
And they're talking about the original quadrilogy.
Are these online games nothing but a blight upon our society? If the professor feels that way, then let's see what he has to say. Let us begin the interview.
The joy of having news come in without your consent.
Know how late it is? Hey there, I'm the host of Online Jack, Salvador Ihara. I have a few questions about your book. Online games are turning our kids into dolls. A warning about doll syndrome.
Not the slam in the door.
Leave this guy. Open up, Professor Sugai. We want to talk to you.
You've just come to make fun of my book, haven't you? Get away from here!
If you don't explain yourself on camera, sir, you'll make yourself look even more suspicious.
I don't have to explain myself. All I did was publish.
I feel like they got just the generic like newscaster voice from
Research, but
just
Isn't it true that your
everyone.
sources themselves are questionable?
Not as questionable as you.
Well, then prove to us that your sources are credible. If you do, we won't bother you anymore, Professor.
Oh, give me a break. Who would believe you? And another thing, I'm an associate professor.
Okay.
Dang, he's goodness.
We were turned down by Associate Professor
But yeah,
Sugai.
this is a good way to kind of keep an active lore of what's going on in the real world during the midst of the game, which I will tell you now, it will matter.
School where Associate Professor Sugai was conducting his study on doll syndrome. Is a killer disease stalking the children of this ordinary elementary school? Let's take a look.
Hey, Red Crimes, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream?
Salvador Aihara is here.
Who are you? We're in the middle of class.
What game were you playing?
Loveliness that graces our presence. Hello, Senorita. You and I can save the world together. Viva Salvador!
Out of here, you creep!
Oh,
Here we are in the teacher's lounge. I haven't been to one of these since the days when I used to peep under girls' skirts.
hey, wait, hello?
If you want to film in here, you need to get permission first.
But the whole
Ooh,
purpose
FF7
is
remake.
undercover.
You entertainment.
Yes,
people
I've
have
been
no
meaning to
decency.
eventually replay that myself.
Stop that.
But yes,
What are you
Dot Hacks is up there with one of my favorite franchises as well.
Miss Michiru Tajima, teacher of 4th grade class 1.
Jeez. But yep, this was the first episode of Online Jack. I know I was talking a little bit during that, but like I mentioned before, we'll kind of we'll definitely be keeping an eye on Online Jack as we continue to go along. So the first news article that we kind of see is that this is the world R2. So R1 was the world prior to the events of the original quadrilogy, and due to those events, the game was almost corrupted to there was almost no salvaging the game. There were a very small amount of things that were salvageable, thankfully, and so they eventually retooled a game that CyberConnect Japan, which is also the name of the company, I believe, that worked on this. CyberConnect eventually retooled a game that they were working on, quote unquote, and ended up refactoring it into what we see now as the world R2. Maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing. But it was just one of the things that what's it called? Just one of those things that became very popular. It was like the new online game, the new biggest thing. And of course, you can attribute the world to something kind of close to like World of Warcraft, is the easiest example I can come up with on the fly. But this does give you a good little bit of exposition on what happened between the original quadrilogy and now. The servers that were hosting the original world were all shut down, and almost all the data was lost in that fire. But between, that not every data is lost every time. So I will primarily be sticking to stuff about the articles about the world, but we'll always quickly skim through the there's a faster way to scroll, but I don't remember offhand. The reason why we want to make sure at least that we want to make sure that we just don't leave any new thing behind. That's all. But yeah, you guys can kind of easily see, there are different little movies, right, that are available for people to watch, and you can tell that there was a lot of care also put into fleshing out the outside world in addition to everything. This reminds me of the Dirge of Cerberus layout, by the way. So, it's gonna be good to keep posted. So, of course, maybe one day I might try to put together something that you could actually like see and read all of this yourself. Like I mentioned, for right now, I think we don't necessarily need to read all of these, and unfortunately I don't remember off the top of my head which ones we're gonna have to read from the news and which ones we're not. We are gonna be primarily keeping up with Jack. But yeah. This article would be probably a nice one to read. And I'll tell you right now, Crimson Verses is not going to be in volume 1. Crimson Verses is going to be in volume 2. So Crimson Verses is a very old, like, is like their optional card / side game. So you can see that we tried to boot it up and nothing happens. We won't have access to Crimson Verses until volume 2. But here is where we really want to make sure that we do check on a regular basis. Anything with the red exclamation point will have something for we'll have something interesting for Haseo for him to download and to what's it called? So Apakalu will have a lot of our customization features. So anytime you see red exclamation point, you want to go in and really just grab and see the see what they have in place for you. So if it wasn't obvious enough, this forum post was talking about Haseo, but I feel like it's so cute that they actually do have these little like fan art moments. Because think about it, like these aren't like some highly crafted pieces of art. They're literal fan art for everyone. So it's going to be kind of important that we do pay attention to these forums as we go along. The only thing that kind of sucks is that we can't really do too much right now. But as you guys can see, unfortunately, we won't easily be able to catch certain words. And so it's going to end up being pretty important that we do check through these forums and try to make sure that we do get access to all these words. This is going to be a part of the reason why I'm going to be trying to actively work towards that and try to make sure that at least on footage we have everything. It's a shame that you know, and I'm sorry if anybody's wanted to read this. I'm just trying to kind of quickly get through everything so we can actually get back into the world. But can I really not hold down a button to... It'd be so much easier if there was like a faster zoom thing. Oh, wait, was holding R2 the way? Oh, whoops. But yeah. So, obviously one's going to be about the sorry, my brain is trying to just multitask. There's topics about the world. There's topic about different little rumors. The Forest of Pain is not going to be something that we'll be able to interact with as of right now for volume 1. If honestly, my memory says that is a volume 3 situation. So, you can see kind of the amount of setup that's actually coming in and in place for the game. And so this is going to be very interesting because of the fact that the players are going to be continuously talking throughout a lot of this stuff. So I hope that, I know that was a little rambly, but I hope that was a solid enough amount of information. We'll go on ahead and use this as our wallpaper just because it's us. I think that's kind of cool. And because of that random crash that I experienced earlier, I am going to be continuously saving as we continue through the game. So, let's go on ahead and get back into the world. Except, you thought we were done. There is still more forums to be had. Note that it's truly just because we want to make sure that we get a whole bunch of area words when we can. But you guys can kind of see that even with gameplay tips, you can you get a lot of different options. And one thing that it is that the game did actually openly tell you about that I didn't know. If you just need to level up and you don't know what to do or where to go, you're going to be better off just hitting random and just going and having fun. Or you can remember that this is modern day internet, so you can take advantage of the fact that, see, we got so many words from that just a moment ago. And unfortunately, I'm not certain if I have to see the word before anything else. But something that they just brought up is making sure that party composition does matter. And the biggest advice that I have, if you ever choose to play the game yourself, if you haven't already played the game yourself, is to make sure that oh, whoops, I did not mean to click that. That you do treat it like an MMO to a degree. So party composition does matter to a degree. Maybe you want to have two like frontline centric people, and then one backliner, be that an offensive mage, defensive mage, maybe a gunner archetype. And so these are all things that are important to kind of keep track of as we go along. You guys did hear that there are elemental affinities and weaknesses. There is a lot of lore about the game that we can spend hours upon hours talking about, and I don't think that we will be spending as much time on that, or at least myself. During the live stream, these are all the different classes that you'll kind of run into throughout our time here. Like we mentioned before, like I mentioned before, Haseo is an adept rogue. So he'll be able to take advantage of multiple types of weapon. You saw that we had access to the broadsword and the scythe. I'm so sorry that I had to get through all that while this is the first stream.
What's going on? Why is my equipment different?
The attack.
What the? I'm back at level 1?
So,
what about my items? My member list.
Yep, everything's toast.
My equipment. Gone. It's all gone. My whole character has been completely reformatted.
Hey, did you see that guy just now? With the really weird arm?
Oh.
Totally.
Is it the size of a cannon? Because really weird arm screams Ovan.
Ovan? He would know something about this.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed a lot of those explanations. If this is your first time also being in here, welcome on in. My avatar here is Kieran, and you can call me that, or you can call me by some of my other names, David and Zen. And so that's something to kind of keep in mind. So, with that said, and kind of what we're going to be doing as we're kind of be proceeding on through the game, like we mentioned before, we saw that there was a possible Ovan sighting.
I don't think I've seen a design like that.
I didn't look that closely.
And I believe that actually that Ovan's a steam gunner.
Maybe I'll go get a closer look.
So for right now, we're just gonna kind of pay attention to the story and follow Ovan. It's not gonna be a hard follow, but I imagine that this is just to serve as the tutorial, just kind of show you how to kind of walk around. And something that's actually very cool about the different things in this game. Remember, these are actual people who technically in the real world of .hack were also playing. So you can still talk with them, you can still interact with them, trade with them. You won't be able to add them to your party.
Oh my god, that player looks really hot.
But you can still have that little bit of extra immersive.
You like guys that look like that?
Where'd he go?
I think he went down that alley.
All right. Towards the alley we go. I think we're doing okay. But goodness, how far did? See, he's like walking at like such a normal speed, and then all of a sudden, like, homie is all the way over here. How does he manage to walk that fast is my question.
Damn. It's those player killers.
It's not much of a challenge when they're so pathetically weak.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fighting those noobs is making us all rusty.
That rogue that we fought the last time? He really wasn't that bad.
You mean we're going after him next?
I don't know.
There is no way in hell I can back down after what happened last time.
Is Bordeaux Rouge the Bat?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, what the hell am I hiding for? Why do I have to hide from bastards like them? It's pathetic.
Let's see. I unfortunately just have to know.
You're kidding.
Are you Rouge the Bat?
What the hell's going on?
So far,
Bard, are you
I
okay?
don't think so.
Huh? What happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey, are you a new player?
You're a noob?
Oh, I know who she is.
Hey, I'm
That's
sorry.
interesting.
I guess
That's
I
all I'll
must have
say.
scared you, huh?
Hell no, I'm not a noob. I'm the terror of death.
Terror of what?
What? Wait, are you talking about the famous PKK Haseo?
Oh, you're a player killer killer. I knew
Yep,
I'd heard of
player
you
killer
somewhere
killer.
before, but I'm pretty sure the player's name was Haseo.
I say,
sure?
yo.
Definitely. Yep.
Hey, look. It's me. I'm the real PKK Haseo.
Unfortunately, it's
Sorry, but you'll have to gain more levels before you can say anything like that.
What? Hey.
If you're a noob, we'll be happy to teach you the basics of this game.
Actually, Syllabus and I are part of the Noob Support Guild called Canard.
not the Noob Support Guild.
It's a guild that teaches noobs all they need to know to become top players.
We're actually pretty famous, you know.
Oh yeah, I need to give you our member addresses first. Here.
Well, don't you just love the new friends that just kind of force themselves onto you? They're like, yay, we're friends now. And I'm just sitting here like, I didn't ask for this, but it is what it is.
Member addresses are an address system made just for communicating
it's just
with your
my
friends
luck
in
to
the
get
world.
mixed up with
When
a bunch
inviting
of
someone into your
weirdos.
party, check their status.
I even lost sight of Ovan.
I mean, you lost sight of him ages ago.
Right now, I've got to level back up to become the terror of death.
With friends.
Well, I guess I'll just hang out with them for a little while longer.
Look, it doesn't mean that they'll join just because you invite them to. Were you listening to me?
Not at all.
Yeah, I was listening.
You were? Really?
Yes, really. Anyway, come on. You're gonna teach me the basics, right? So hurry up and let's move on to the next lesson.
Yes.
Okay, then let's go to an area.
Now, invite us into your party and we'll go find the Chaos Gate.
All right. I'm glad that they didn't, I'm glad that I didn't have to be the one who had to like sit there and invite them to the party and kind of figure all that stuff out. So just kind of as a bit of a brief reminder, we are level 1. We don't have a lot of equipment and things like that that we can kind of take advantage of. Even though we're level 1, we're still gonna eventually out level these two. Just maybe not right this second. We're still going to be in tutorial land for a little bit, so just kind of as a bit of a heads up to you guys.
This is the Chaos Gate. If you input 3 different types of words into...
I know that.
Ooh.
Okay, well then, a good area for a noob is...
Delta Peaceful Leading Freedom. That should
Delta
be a-
Peaceful Leading Freedom is that one's a fun one. So As always, I'm going to take any and every opportunity to save, just because we did spend about 10, 15 minutes not only watching cutscenes, but just the entire explanation of the other thing. So yeah, you guys can kind of see that we do have a lot of different worlds, ones that we can kind of mess with. But obviously, because of the fact that we are we are not in a good level for that. It's gonna be that would be a little bit too rough for us.
Bringing one noob to the dungeon. Repeat, bringing one noob to the dungeon.
I told you that I'm not a noob.
I know.
Poor thing.
You're really the terror of death, right? I can understand you wanting to roleplay something like that, but I'm not really sure if you should do terror of death, you know?
I understand the concern, but unfortunately, I really am the terror of death, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
Hey, just shut up and listen.
And so, obviously, for a lot of you guys, this is not my first time playing this, right? So, I may talk over the cutscenes. I'm sorry.
Your level went down from 133 to 1?
No way! I've never heard of a bug quite like that. Wow!
I'm not lying.
Okay, but still.
Gaspard, that's what he's role-playing.
Oh, now I get it.
No, that's not the case. That's really what happened.
It's not role-playing.
Don't be embarrassed. We'll accept your character concept.
Just relax and come with us.
Will you please listen to me already?
But I understand Haseo's point of view. It's one of those situations where, unfortunately, because of the extreme nature of the situation, you kind of can't really do too much about it. We are thankfully the leader of the party, so we can kind of dictate the pace.
The enemy has been spotted.
All right, let's do it. Let's finally get back into some gameplay.
By telling you about the skill trigger.
I already know about that.
But how could you know? You're just a noob.
No, I'm not.
But if you could have just guised it as an alternate character.
Give it a shot.
Okay, come on, Haseo. Let's go fight the monsters.
Don't forget to use the skill trigger, okay?
Yeah. Let me get to the game.
Damn, this is bad.
So even though we are level 1, these guys normally would be doing, on average, more damage than me. And before we do go too much more into this, I think I'll leave him at free will. You can see that he's a bit of a spellcaster, and we are gonna, just for the most part, not disregard that fact.
Not know how to use the skill trigger?
Shut up. Just forgot for a second, that's all.
Okay.
Not the winky face.
Once you've mastered the skill,
for example, you can stop. Good luck.
Yes. I.
Stop treating me like a noob.
They're so funny, this entire dynamic.
you are a noob.
Okay, let's keep going.
Do you people ever listen?
Okay. So let's see. We need. So unfortunately, Vision is not our friend here. So there may be a non-zero chance that we are heading in the wrong direction.
Here goes.
So that's something to kind of bear in mind as we go about this. One thing that I did also adjust is that last Recode has a very tuned like the XP curve for
Let's do our best.
sorry, the XP curve for Yeah, it feels very awkward to not just sorry, my brain farted, but it felt very awkward to not just use why can't I remember? It felt very weird to not use a skill trigger with the Rengeki, which I think they re-recorded for this game. But as we were kind of working to kind of get stronger very generally, I will be taking a lot of the fights as we kind of move along through the different dungeons. Outside of the side questing that will eventually have to happen, which I may fudge a little bit depending on how much I'm willing to do. But look at how well you can actually like juggle some of these guys. But I'm genuinely surprised that I have not been able to get a Rengeki going. Okay, so we wanted to kind of start going after these Chim Chims. Thankfully, our party members kind of already do so. But the gold ones are definitely important because they are worth 5. So we are probably not in a position where I really need to kind of go and Chim Chim farm. So I'm not gonna sweat that too much. But yeah, it's like the dungeon crawling in this game is supposed to be a lot more on the chill side. Especially considering last Recode's initial adjustments. So that's just kind of something to kind of bear in mind as we go along with this. Overall, the game is going to be a bit of an easier time, but that is fine.
There's another enemy! Well, now that you know how to use the skill trigger, let's learn about Rengeki.
I already know about... Okay, then let's go and fight them!
Yes, sirree!
To execute it, so make sure you use it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're listening all right.
Yeah, right.
Like, Haseo's a jerk, but I think honestly it's kind of justified here. He's been trying to explain to them, like, he knows how to play the game. And they are, like, adamantly... They're adamantly, like, working against him.
Hey, your Rengeki was pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Wow, way to go, Haseo! Nice! I was so bad when I was a noob. Good job!
And I mean, I'll take the compliments.
I'm not a...
Yeah, no one would think you're a noob with your skills.
Exactly.
Hey, come on! Let's keep going!
Are you even hearing anything I'm saying to you?
Okay. So just make sure I don't get turned around. This is the direction we need to head in. I'm going to give this a second to see if any Chim Chims come through, which some did. I don't remember how many we're going to need in the future, so it might be good just to grab 1 or 2 every so often. But yeah. We actually got a dungeon with multiple floors. There will be stretches of dungeon eventually where you could almost think of it like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where you may have like 50 floors.
No, I don't.
See? I knew that you were a noob.
He was a solo player for most of his time.
Now, Haseo, we'll tell you all about them, so don't scowl, okay?
Well, tell Gaspard to shut it.
So, what is this awakening thing you were talking about?
Well, it's a special attack that you can do together with your party members. Do you want to give it a shot? It's a lot easier to understand it if you're in battle.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it. I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, I haven't agreed.
All right then, let's go encounter some enemies.
Goodness, we love the overbearing helpers.
Here goes.
I tried to get a surprise attack, but I goofed.
When a special kind of power has been activated, you can use it when the morale gauge on the top right of the screen is full.
Yep. So, we're gonna use Beast Awakening here, which is basically, it turns us into like very, very fast versions of ourselves. And this may likely be the highest DPS option that we have at the moment.
I love using this technique.
You just got one step closer to becoming the terror of death.
The enemies get stronger as we go deeper, so let's kick some butt and get you leveled up.
All right, heck yeah. Let's get some levels. All in all, not bad. Okay. So we have a door over there, and then we. Oh wait! Wait, did I just get clowned? Where's that gold one? I got bamboozled. I'll wait for one more. No, I'll really wait for one more this time. No! All right, for real this time. We'll wait over here. There are a lot of chim-chims. I wonder if they improved the spawn rate of them. It kind of feels like it to a degree, right? But I feel like one would have thought that the loop would have kind of stopped by now. Because I already have like 40 something of them. But nonetheless. See, it knows now that I'm waiting. It knew. Okay, so that was generally the way that we came from. So let's actually head down south. So yeah, now we're kind of getting into like the doors. And this is mostly what you'll probably need the chim spears for.
I'll try my best.
So unless if a dungeon is like exorbitantly difficult, which like I said, I don't anticipate it. I forgot what I was gonna say. Field trigger, so we only have Gale Blade. Ooh, okay, customize was one of the other things. We'll eventually get to that later. Oh, okay, I see. Hold on, let's see if I can get behind them. There we go. It just makes more sense to, if we have the time to, hey, wait. Okay, there we go. If we have the time to like go around and look, then I think we should. All right. Is there a way? Okay. So, we'll get the mushroom here. We'll get some more chim chims. Wait, why were all three of them just sitting right here? Okay. Let's see if I can get this right. Easy. And we got a new gun that we can't use. But we may run into a party member in the future who can use guns. I imagine that they wouldn't show us all the different classes if they weren't going to why am I blanking? They wouldn't show us all the classes unless if it were going to mean that we weren't going to eventually see all of them at some point. And just as a kind of a brief reminder, this is a pretty hefty like quadrilogy of games. And as you guys can see, I still take like a reasonable amount of damage, nothing crazy. But you guys can kind of very quickly see that I, even now, still don't really get to perform Rengekis all that often. It'll only get kind of more difficult as time goes on. Sweet, more level. I'll say the more levels, the merrier I'll be. And I'm gonna just use the one healing item on Haseo just to kind of keep him just topped off.
Hey, do you guys know anything about Tri-Edge?
Tri-Edge? No, what's that? Some kind of event monster or something?
Maybe.
Screen name of a PK.
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
Yeah. It's gonna probably be some time before we are even strong enough to face Tri-Edge again, which is going to be kind of scary. So, that's the end. I told you guys before. We're gonna do a full clear. This may not be the case every dungeon, but I figured that for reasons and things, we want to try to actively full clear these, even though like it may be a waste of time and different things like that, but I'm aiming for my overall enjoyment of the game, which I'm having a good time so far. Other than that, I've been as for some other games that I'm playing as we're kind of exploring this, I've been sinking a lot of time into Slay the Spire 2, as you guys know. Oh, ow! Why did that one hurt so bad? Okay, there we go. I've also been just doing a brief bit of planning on the next couple of games I'm going to be trying to start up and play. Knowing that I'm kind of actively playing like a little bit of a JRPG moment right now with .hack. One of my back queue games at the moment is sorry, I'm just just trying to still get used to the controls a little bit. But I've been trying to get more or less just wrapped up with Expedition 33. For right now, I kind of set a soft deadline for about like 2 weeks from now, because right now I'm kind of in like a lot of the end game activities for that.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law in the world's backstory, but we just call it the Beast statue.
And there is the treasure offering. See? Go on and open it, Haseo.
All right. What's our reward for all of our troubles? I think those are new twin blades for us.
Hey,
Oh.
little Haseo. Been a while, huh?
They're from Kestrel.
Yep.
What? Hey, who are these guys?
Famous player killers. What the? Not now.
Well, well. Looks like you haven't been keeping up since the last time we met. It took me a little while to recognize that you were really the terror of death.
Yep.
He's real?
Yes.
Really? Really? The terror of death?
That's what he's been trying to tell you.
I mean, what a coincidence running into you here. I tell you, it has to be destiny.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, right, moron. Give me a break. Someone sent me an anonymous email. So I
Wait, what do you
decided to
mean?
Come and have some fun. Now, what should we play? Well, for starters, how about I love you to death?
Oh.
I don't really know what's going on. But please, no violence.
Oh no!
He got in my way.
Let's say the only thing you can do is fight.
Oh, hell. What is this? Just what the hell is going on here? What's happening?
Haseo! Run!
Are you scared? Man, I just love that expression, you know what I mean? God, there is nothing like PK.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
You're a little spicy for it.
Something is starting to. It's growing.
Hold it.
Who's intervening? Oh! I didn't realize that you showed up this early. Holy fan service shots.
You're having fun.
Who the hell are you? You want to be killed too?
Are you sure you want to do that? The guild that you PKers hate the most might be heading this way as we speak.
Ooh.
Tree? I can't believe it. You tipped them off, you bitch.
Oh!
Maybe I did.
Hey! What are we gonna do?
Fighting them now is only gonna bring more problems. You. I won't forget this.
Sure.
What a silly girl. Don't you realize that I just saved you?
Yeah. Thanks a lot for saving us.
You're Haseo.
I don't recall telling anyone like you my name.
You're an unruly child, just like I heard you were.
What are you, a groupie?
Oh, not the
Nice try,
group.
But I'm not interested in brats.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad. Because I don't have any interest in old hags.
jeez.
What? Old hag?
Only an old person like you would use such an outdated phrase like unruly child.
Damn brat. I'll have you know that I'm...
You're...
I'll come back another time.
As you wish.
Oh, this is so funny
Let me
to
just
me.
give you one warning. Haseo, your character hides something. There is a dangerous power inside you.
Dangerous power?
Have you ever had the feeling like there was something strange growing inside your character?
Ooh?
As if it is trying to get out. Well, anyway. I'll see you again.
Phew! Oh man, that was pretty scary.
Wow. Okay, so I didn't really get all of that, but basically, your character has some really messed up data, right?
What? Really?
Yes.
Well,
Like what we've been trying to tell you this entire game so far.
Operation all about it, and have them recreate your character for you.
It's not normal to go from level 133 to level 1 so suddenly.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It's definitely not normal, but... I guess you could say my enemy's not normal either.
Enemy?
If that dangerous power, or whatever she was talking about, can help, then I've got no choice but to keep using this character.
Yes, sir.
That sounds pretty serious to me. Oh well, anyway, good luck.
You know what? Come to think of it, didn't that lady say that she had already called the Moon Tree Guild?
Yes.
That was just a bluff.
She lied?
No, not a lie exactly. That old hag just never said she had actually called them.
Oh, that's fair.
A bluff, huh? She's quite the strategist.
We should probably leave before they come back. They shouldn't come back, but we should probably leave anyway.
I mean, what if those player killers come back here?
Yeah.
We won't know for sure.
Let's hurry back to town.
So we got Heavenly. Unfortunately, I'm not a good surprise attacker, so we may miss out on some rewards here and there. May try to get them off camera, may try to do some stuff via other methods.
Why don't you have Moontree protect you?
Yeah, that's right. You've got those really strong-looking PKers after you.
Moontree is a guild that supports the abolishment of PKs.
And part of their mandate includes helping PK victims out.
Moontree, huh?
I don't know if this is going to be the best idea.
You want me to beg those hard-headed dorks to protect me? Forget about
Yep.
it. I'd rather be PK'd than be protected by all those lecturing loudmouths. Seriously, who makes a charity group in a game?
Oh no!
Haseo.
What's wrong?
How long have you been standing there? What? You got a problem?
Look, Haseo, you don't understand anything about Moontree, okay?
Ooh.
We're just trying to make the world a more enjoyable place. We just want to reach an understanding with everyone. I mean, doesn't everyone feel like being nice to someone sometimes? We want to protect those feelings. We want to be able to protect those feelings. But everyone likes to make fun of us, saying we're just some charity group or some cult. We just want to improve together with everyone else. We are not here to lecture anyone. Get it? Do you understand? Do you, Haseo?
Oh, jeez!
Please take.
I feel like the cutscenes that like actually are cutscenes were not like that expressive back then, but maybe I'm tripping.
My power to explain Moontree to you. I want you to better understand who we really are.
Okay, okay.
Don't I get a say in this? Hey,
Yes?
so how did you even recognize me anyway? I mean, I don't look anything like I used to before.
Well, I guess it's because you're still you.
I mean, I guess that is a valid enough point.
It's true that I didn't recognize you at first, but soon after that, I realized it was you. Oh, Sakaki's calling me, so I have to get going now. But I'll tell you a lot.
Oh no, she's a lapdog. Now, mind you, I know I said I played this game before, but it's been years.
Was she a member of Moontree? That's great! If you're friends with a Moontree member, the PKers are bound to leave you alone.
Man,
I don't know.
she's got the same face and everything. She's definitely not Shino.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Well, that was all really interesting. Okay, we're gonna head for another area. How about you, Haseo?
no,
Okay, got it. Well, if you need anything, just call us.
We'll help you out.
See ya.
Yeah. Later.
So yeah, life goes on for everybody.
so beat. What was that about? And what about that woman? And the dangerous power she talked about?
You know what she's talking
I'll
about.
log out and check my email or something.
Okay, so since we're kind of in the main hub, main town, this is definitely one of those opportunities where the game kind of just lets you do what you want to do, because you pretty much you log out to allegedly like continue the narrative. So something cool that you can do is that if you don't necessarily want an ailment on your items, you could actually take them off. To answer your question, Kel, I likely would not be a PKer. Outside of instances where I may have to defend myself, because at that point, there's not much I can do about that. Like, I'm not going to back down because sorry, but I'm not going to back down to someone else, basically. Okay. So we do have some new stuff on the forums. So let's go ahead and check there first before we get really into the nitty-gritty of the emails. We will also just kind of quickly I kind of need to quickly go through this. But sometimes this makes me miss old school forums. Sometimes like going through and looking for information, like I had to go through, and when I was setting up the modifications for this game to kind of help increase the difficulty, I was what's it called? It took me a moment to really like remember how this all worked. But yeah, you guys can kind of see that there are all these different forum threads that still go on, like life still goes on. And I don't know, there's an aspect of that I just find fascinating and really cool. So don't mind me like gushing over just like all of this. But yeah, the goal is to keep this as to basically keep this as clean as possible. I guess within reason. I guess I just wanted to get rid of that. We don't have a new desktop look yet that I'm really vibing with. Maybe party. Or no, where's... Okay, there we go. I think this is a very, very cool look and design approach for Hussein. So we have a couple of important quests. A lot of people want us online to do different things. The exclamation point just means that we should take the time to read them. So, I want to call them like syllabus for some reason, but yeah, syllabus had requested that we look into something called the crown quest, and we do quests at the quest shop. It gives us an opportunity to make money. And something that I do want you guys to keep in mind is that there are going to be different responses that we can actually send to the different characters. And over here off at the side, you actually, what's it called? You actually have an affection system that we're gonna have to keep track of. And the affection system does carry over between games. That is one key thing I do want to bring up. So that's something to just kind of keep in mind. For Syllabus and Gaspard, don't pretty much, if you want to keep their affection up, just don't be a jerk. So yeah, I think it's just important that as we kind of actively respond to these emails that we still try to be just not a jerk. So I believe that we've grabbed all of that we were able to grab. We should probably head over to the quest counter and get and maybe try to pass some time with the quest, because we did check our email. And so one thing that they did say is that to kind of proceed on with the narrative, we should invite Syllabus and Gaspard and then take a quest from the quest shop. To try to get as much mileage as we can, we will probably try to cover a lot of these different quests in the game, just to kind of supplement and kind of fill in the gaps as needed, of course. So one thing is for certain, it's going to definitely be easier to make sure that we slowly start to get a better understanding of where we are and how we're going to move from point A to point B. So first things first, I wanted to go on ahead and check out the equipment shop. I don't imagine that we have a ton of money. No, actually, we probably shouldn't go to that shop because we don't have a lot of money. It's kind of just one of those things where you can kind of just tell right off the rip. So we should actually go on ahead and just warp to Central. This way we can go to the quest shop. There are going to be moments where we can kind of break away from the where we can break away from the main story and kind of take care of some other things. And this is just the NPC that will so this is gonna be a recurring character in the game. So my name is Kubo, Dr. Kubo, that is. My research relates to chim-chims. What kind of research? Well, now that's a secret. I can't tell you that. Anyway, I want you to retrieve the Chim crown for me. Have you ever met King Chim Chim? He's a giant chim-chim that rarely appears. As his name implies, he has a magnificent crown on his head. I want that crown. I have a few ideas where King Chim is likely to show up. I want you to go there and get the Chim crown. I've prepared plenty of rewards for you, so do your best.
It's pretty difficult to kick the king.
Because does he run away a lot? Okay. We don't have to do any additional preparations, so we can go on ahead and just head to the dome and keep going. So we already have a strong idea of where we need to go area-wise, and like we've kind of mentioned before, we don't really need to do any grinding right now. And I think and ultimately that is fine. If I still feel like we'll end up over leveled within the context of the narrative, I have levers on my end to kind of help alleviate that.
Looking for places where King Chim Chim could be hiding.
Oh, jeez.
Chim Chim attacks by jumping on you, so watch out.
I wonder where he is.
All right. So this is one of the other third environments that we'll kind of be running into as we play through the game. Something to keep in mind, like I said, because of the more procedurally generated nature of the game, we will be running into very similar environments all the time. So, very generally speaking, I believe that the Chim cap, because we're playing last Recode and not the original GU, should be about like 999 instead of 99. So, we are fighting the Rufangs, who are ice mobs. And the reason why this situation matters is because we oh, there you go. Can I squeeze in? Yes. Even though the Rengeki was an overkill there, we still get the additional Rengeki experience, so it's important that we still activate it and try to make use of it when possible. Oh, that's the way backwards. We have two ways that we can kind of go as we continue to do this full exploration of the dungeon, and we are gonna be probably hitting a lot of different locations in order to help try to find the king. Note, for the 4 quests specifically, because they're not the main objective of the room here, or of the level, I guess very plainly, there still is a level at the end of this that will still provide us with a nice reward. I couldn't switch the back one. Oh, we wombo comboed them. Did you guys see that? Holy crap. That was some good stuff, Gaspard. I swear. All in all, though, this is going to be probably one of the longer game series that I end up doing for the channel, which is fine. I think I have a nice game plan for how I want to handle this series. It's just gonna take a lot of work coming up, because there's definitely some stuff that may need to just happen off camera, as well as just some additional preparation things on my end to help with the
It's a new way. Haseo, it's a new way. We've got to kick it.
to help with commentary.
Haseo, King Chim Chim will show up if you kick the Nue.
What?
Oh.
So, we just need to kick it.
Yes, but this dude is going to be very fast. So this is an example of what's called a lucky animal. There are lucky animals and unlucky animals. So this is the King Chim. We got to kick him and kick him and kick him some more, and we got to dodge him and continue to kick him some more.
Hand that over.
All right, let's do it. So yes, get out the way. And as you guys can see, he kind of gets bigger and bigger. But we're doing pretty good. As you guys can see, it wasn't supposed to be a hard minigame, like not at all.
I knew you could do it.
Phew! I thought we were gonna turn into pancakes.
We need to go to the quest shop.
So, oh, never mind. And we got the word elegant. Not bad. I thought that it was going to make us finish the dungeon first. My bad. Oh, you're back already. That was fast. I thought that these were going to get voice acted, but oh well. This is the Chim Crown, all right. I'm surprised you're able to retrieve it so quickly. How would you feel about doing some work on the side for me? There's something I want you to help me with. My home's in the Mercenary District. It doesn't matter when, but please come visit. We'll discuss the details when you do. Farewell. When it starts to get very close to the end of the game, we will be basically having a nice handful of streams where we will be primarily focusing on a lot of the side content and just kind of seeing how the grind is and everything like that. So as you can see, unfortunately, we unfortunately don't have a ton of money just quite yet, which is fine. So this home was in the Mercenary District, yeah? Why don't we go ahead and just actually take a brief look and see exactly what that entails. So I believe this is his home. He's very easy to tell with the giant shim on its head. I've been waiting for you to come and pay me a visit. I have some important work for you. What I have to say is from this point on is top secret. Listen, speak of it to anyone. Do you understand? I'm working on a project to cultivate Chim Chim. Currently, there's no methods to cultivate Chim Spheres, and thus they must be collected in the wild. But if we can change that, it'd be quite the revolution. However, in order to complete my project, I need detailed data on Chim Chim. That's what I want you to do for me. Here, take this. It's a portable scanner that holds the essence of STEAM technology within it. Each time you kick a chim, the radar will automatically scan and record the data. It'll also import all the data you've gathered in the past. So this is just to accommodate for the people who may approach this at the end of the game. Any chim data will suffice, but the more rare the chim, the more data you'll be able to attain from it. I'll reward you based on how much data you've gathered. Oh, I almost forgot. As you know, I'm also looking for chim crown. Chim grounds have the mysterious ability to generate far more chim spears than a normal chim. It's absolutely essential that I get them in order to complete my project. If you can bring me any chim crowns, I'll reward you handsomely. Well, do your best. So we got a health scroll. So periodically, probably once a stream, we'll probably stop by and try to kind of get this going. With that said, let's see. I think that's all we really need to do before logging out. We could go up to level 5 and go to a different area, but like I said, we don't need to grind yet. And the game is very clear about if whatever we're looking for is going to be important. As you guys can tell, we got some more Apakalu stuff, but a lot of it is just the conversations from before. The thing that's nice is that I'm glad that I can operate off of just hitting the one thing. Okay, let's check our mail. So let's start off with the CC Core. We are now part of the Chim Kicker campaign. It's just kind of a bit of a reminder. And we have a email from Hokuto to Lena. If I had notes, which I wish I did. Hokuto to Lena is a reference to one of the other Dot Hack games, or well, Dot Hack Media. Unfortunately, we don't have too much more information other than that currently. In the sorry, my brain farted, but yeah. This is probably gonna be one of the very few emails that we're gonna get that's going to connect this Dot Hack game, which in this case, I believe this character made a their debut in Dot Hack AI Buster. So I'll be kind of just cross-referencing the wiki here and there, just so everybody has the knowledge and understanding. So yeah, that's their first appearance. Hey, how you been, Lena? Been doing all right? Things have been going terrible with my real life as usual. I know summer vacation for students right now, but how are you doing with the preparation for entrance exams? You're into science, right? That's amazing. For a literary major like myself, I just respect anyone that can do math. So, how did your meeting with the guidance counselor go? Personally, I just chose my college because one of the professors here wrote one of my favorite books. This is something I haven't told either to him or my parents. So in a way, I did have a very specific goal when I came here. Of course, your major is going to be different from mine, so I guess my opinion won't be much help. Sorry. Still, I don't think there are that many people at all who go to a college with a specific goal in mind these days. I think it would be great to figure out what it is you want to do during the 4 years you're here. In my case, I still don't know what I want to do even after turning the big 3-0. Although, I was still able to become a translator. While I was in college, I majored in Western and Celtic literature. You know, since the previous version of the world was built around the Celtic theme, even down to the music. So that's probably why I liked it so much. It's too bad the world is pretty far removed from its origins based on Emma Williams' worldly perspective of the Epitaph of Twilight. By the way, how's your brother doing? Did he finally give up on basketball and started studying for his entrance exams? A lot of people use the version upgrade as an opportunity to kick the habit. I don't know what happened to all those former dot hackers, but I'm sure they're doing all right. Hey, maybe some of them changed their characters and are still playing. Right now, I'm stuck in the house every day working on a translation of an overseas mystery novel. Things are the same with her as they always been. We're indifferent towards each other as ever. Sorry, I'll stop talking about her. Once I get started, the complaints will never stop. Okay then. Take care, Lena. Give my best to your brother too. If you ever come here to college in Tokyo, let's be sure to meet up. From Black Rose. Well done. Hey, have you calmed down a bit since then? I feel like I've managed to get back to my life. I do feel kind of lonely at not being able to log into the world though. But since I refuse to let Kazu play online games, I can't justify playing them myself. Are you playing together with Orca? Or was Orca banned just like Kazu? Back then, I didn't have any idea as to what was going on. I was just plowing ahead doing whatever was set before me to do. I'm so glad we managed to resolve it. So here's why I'm emailing. I wanted to say this when we had that offline party, but I wasn't able to work up the courage. I'm glad I got to know you. Sure, it was a surprise when I found out you were younger than me, and when I saw you acting so insecure, I may have yelled at you a little bit. But if it wasn't for you, I think I never would have been able to help Kazu. If I had tried to help him all by myself, I might have ended up just like he did. I think it was because you were there that I was able to go as far as I did. I think it was because you were there that I was able to make it to the end. Let me say this back to you now. If you hadn't been there, I could have never done it. Thank you. I think I might be in love with you. Psych! I still might log in from time to time. If I do, hope you and I can have a nice, normal adventure together. Black Rose is the secondary protagonist amongst the original quadrilogy for .hack. So I think that this email was supposed to be a form of closure for those who have played that game, that section of the franchise. All right, Adelie invited us to head to Submissive Tragedies 1,000 Oaks. So we do have something to do. So let's go on ahead and catch up with Adelie, right? So this is probably going to be one of those instances, and this comes up in the game kind of often enough. Oh, girl, you were ready.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah.
So, would you please invite me to your party? The two of us will be heading to Delta Submissive Tragedies 1,000 Oaks.
That is quite the name of an area. So, the biggest thing that we so this is one of those few things that we can do if we chose to. So, one of the things that we are able to do is that in situations like this, there will be a couple of little rare instances where we can actually invite a third party member to kind of just tag along with them. It's not to say that they'll have any special dialogue for us while we're adventuring, but it is still a good option nonetheless to have someone along. Oh, sorry. It's not every time. So we'll go on ahead and move Syllabus from the party. It's not a big deal. So this is supposed to be just kind of a moment where Paseo and Adelie can actually try to get to know one another.
You're bothering me. Don't send me an email in the first place.
Jeez, what a jerk.
This is one of my very favorite areas. The moon tonight looks even prettier than usual.
prettier than usual? Yeah, right, come on. I mean, this is just an online game.
Now then, let's go find the beast statue.
It can be just an online game, but I mean, for some people, it's important to them. Sometimes being able to sit down and look at the environments and just take a second to breathe. There is a lot of value in that, and it's a shame that Haseo does not see that value. So, Adelie is a harvest cleric, so even though oh, ow. So unfortunately, we are going to be the primary damage dealers here, which is fine. Okay, I was about to say, well, Adelie, hold on. You can be free roll for right now. So Adelie was set to life by default, which meant that she was only going to be dedicated to heal. Unless if she had no mana and wanted to fight. We'll take the recovery item set. That was a good lucky animal to find. And that's just to kind of show you the value of thoroughly checking the areas. Because you might see a lucky animal, and I was able to get a lot of healing items. That is not to say that the other sets of items aren't good, because that's also going to be kind of severely undermining the well, let me start off with this. This game does have a bit of a buffing and debuffing system, and I'm just going to use my skill there. I was just getting comboed relentlessly, and I was getting annoyed. Warrior Seal. Interesting. Scorpion's Tail. So the little glittery thing is kind of telling us that we can actually afford to have like different things added to our weapons to allow for different stuff. So, for example, there, you guys saw that I initially had wind on my weapons for quite some time. And by quite some time, I mean not that much time. But I went ahead and added poison to them instead. Which the poison does work, and poison is a valid status element in the game. It's not a very strong ailment, if I remember correctly. But it is still good. Oh, this dude. Yeah, we need to save him.
What is this, a robot?
Course unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergency landing.
This is Mecha Grunty.
Begin fuel request. Beep. Please inject chim spheres.
So, this is going to be one of the NPCs that throughout the game we are just going to need to fill with chim spheres. And we need to save him every time we have an opportunity to. So, there might be times where I might go and grind some chims just to make sure that we do justice by him. All right. What else do we have kind of in this region over here? Any more enemies or anything like that?
The name Moontree comes from.
Not interested.
Oh.
Now. It won't hurt you just to listen, will it? Moontree is run by a council of officers known as the Seven Council. You remember who Sakaki is, right? He is one of the officers.
Man, I don't have time for this.
Hey, Haseo, wait! Please wait.
Not the please wait. Okay. Let's see. Can we get a good angle on these guys? There we go. I don't know about you guys, but I always find it hilarious when in some games like suddenly switching to staying quiet to make sure that we just stay safe. Okay. Sorry, I had to be mean there. I think also basic attacks also proc. What's it called? I don't remember actually. Oh yeah, basic attacks look like they do recover SP. Or at least it feels like it, or I'm recovering it very slow, very passively. So now, if I was playing this by myself, I probably would have opted to actually lower the XP rate down even further than what I've done. But I decided against doing that because of the fact that I'm streaming this and the pacing of the streams does matter. And I figured that as long as I have things to talk about and like stories and different things like that, that's not going to be a big deal if I spend a good chunk of the talking that I'm doing on just explaining the game. I want to eventually get to a point where maybe we could see some of this stuff as a bit of a pseudo guide experience, because I doubt that Dot Hack Zero is probably going to cause some eventual interest in this game. And I just kind of want to be not ready is not the right word, but as this is going to be a bit more of a modern playthrough, I mean, it's going to be really nice. Okay, let's see. All right, loose sash. And we still only have one more thing to go. So, sorry, my phone was vibrating like mad. All right. Next thing, these guys, vac bezels, we're still basically very much so in tutorial land. So we really don't have to worry about what's it called? We don't have to worry about too much. Okay. And then as a reminder, if you guys are definitely like curious about how like how the rest of this game is going to kind of carry out for itself, I do wholeheartedly recommend that you do give either my channels a kind of the follow or the or subscribe if you're on the other sites, whichever one is the most applicable at this point in time. So we only have this last fight right here. And my read is that we'll have time for probably one more area after the story events here. And if not one more area, definitely at least starting it. But as I was saying, yeah. Just one of those moments where one of those moments where if you want to follow up with the series and just kind of keep track on it, because we're going to be playing this game probably for a minute, probably at a similar length at minimum to Brothership. And so I may actually have a slightly different game plan depending on how things get as we start continuing on with the game. Because I truly just don't know if how I'll feel like 5 weeks from now.
We've got what we came here for. We're going back to the town.
He was very focused on this being a game rather than just.
Hey.
She's supposed to be more immersive.
Haseo?
What?
Yes.
I've already heard enough about Moon Tree Guild.
Haseo, do you hear something coming from over there?
That's not good.
Nope.
That can't be right. See? There is something there. Let's go find out what it is.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Why do I have to go too? Just go check by yourself.
Haseo!
Oh, come on. Won't you please come with me?
Fine, fine. If it'll shut you up, I'll go with you.
Thanks. It's this way.
So, that's possibly very, very concerning depending on the situation. But before moving forward, just in case, let's put on the thing for Haseo, the Brave Bracelet, which comes with Arts Knowledge. So, Arts Knowledge, I don't, will decrease Arts SP consumption by 10%, increase all other ones, blah, 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 blah. I don't think we have any more customization options. Wow, Adelie, you got nothing, girl. I was hoping that you had at least like an upgrade that we got. Okay, so do we want to open up the door? Okay.
What a strange sound.
Okay, are we just...
What a strange sound.
Girl, where are we going?
Listen to that. You can hear something coming from over there. Huh? What is it, Haseo?
This sign, it's Tri-Edge.
What? Tri-Edge? Is that what it's called?
He came here?
What? Haseo!
Being sucked towards Tri-Edge's sign.
Not it just forcefully teleporting. Not the fast travel points.
Where?
Are we in the Lost Grounds? Wow, look at this underground lake.
Lost ground.
This might just be a fantastic new discovery, Haseo. Haseo, someone's there.
So Kel, if you're still around, that is Liam O'Brien's character in this game. That is all I will say about it at this time.
So pretty. That sound. It's coming from that person.
Now, from what you've seen, is it Liam O'Brien coded?
That guy. What's up with him?
Yes.
Well, let's go ask him. Wait, please.
It's dangerous! Stop!
Oh. Yeah, yes. And that other guy was who just spoke there is Johnny Young Bosch.
Hey!
Stay back! Take this! And now, Vegas!
This moment's always fun and cool.
What are these guys?
It has been quite a while since I've watched this, so I'm happy.
Did you get them?
Yes, he did.
Whew.
All done. You two okay? It doesn't seem like I'm very welcomed here. Well, whatever. Hey, you, over there. Are you okay?
What happened to me?
You blacked out.
What do you mean, what happened?
I think I was attacked by a strange monster. Then I heard a loud sound that startled me, and I don't remember anything after that.
Oh.
What the? Did she faint in real life too?
Oh.
At any rate, I'm glad I got here in time.
Who are you?
Who, me? Oh, well, I'm an investigator for CC Corp.
Ah, like a moderator.
A game master?
Well, something like that. I got a report about a bug in this area, and so I rushed right over.
So, that monster was actually a bug?
Right.
Yeah.
It'd probably be best to stay away from here until the data finishes repairing.
No. There's no way in hell that was a bug data. How could a player faint from something like that?
Ooh.
Not to mention, what was that giant puppet thing that defeated the monster?
Puppet?
So, you were able to see the Avatar.
The Last Airbender.
That's right, Mr. Haseo, the Terror of Death.
Yep, that's him.
CC Corp investigators usually remember a player's nickname?
Hardly. I couldn't help but think it was too much of a coincidence to meet up with you here.
What?
Nothing, just talking to myself. I bet that you would like to know a lot more about avatars. Am I right?
Not really.
Oh!
You can use one too.
Huh?
The fact that you were able to see my avatar means that you and your character have the right attributes.
Attributes is a weird word to use. I think potential might be more accurate.
Come on. Come over to our headquarters and you'll see. And while you're at it, you might be able to get some info on Tri-Edge.
Oh!
Who told you about that?
Like I said, that's just one more reason why you should come.
All right, we got Kun's member address. Looks like we do have a new objective on our hands.
Looks like this is a big fiasco.
How can you just brush off something that happened to you like this?
What's wrong, Haseo? Why are you acting so scary all of a sudden?
If we hadn't been lucky, you'd have... No, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. But I caused you a lot of trouble with what happened, right?
It's not your fault. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Jesus!
Do you think that you could give me another chance?
Just be kind to her, please.
The next time you invite me, make it somewhere where we can level up.
Oh, the side, the little happy face in the subtitles. Oh, that's precious. So, let's go ahead and head back to town, like they are suggesting. And I keep thinking that right trigger is gonna Oh. So we can't use the triad symbol to get back to where we were. But yeah, Lost Grounds are kind of like hidden areas, basically. Looks like we have some more mail too. So let's kind of take that kind of apart one by one. Got a new character here, the Black Bubbles. The Black Bubbles made Adelie faint. Haseo went to her aid. He was about to get attacked. Then he got saved by Kun. And Kun used the avatar to defeat it. Then may have more answers for Haseo. I believe that kind of sums up everything that we've kind of seen thus far. All right, so we have a couple more mail. So let's see. Adelie, hello, Haseo. Lost Grounds was full of surprises, wasn't it? There was a monster that looked like a bug and the system admin. But most of all, that person beneath the lake's tree felt very strange. He was voiced by Liam O'Brien or something like that. What do you think that sound was that I heard from his direction? I'm gonna do sound. I think asking for clarification might be better, or at least keeping her out of it. All right, syllabus. Oh, okay. Not that we can. Wait, hold on. I was reading it kind of quickly on my own. Oh, we can even invite Gaspard. Okay, he meant that positively, not sarcastically. So yeah, syllabus gives a lot of a lot to good use. A lot of gameplay tips to good use. Oh, did I accidentally send you an email meant for someone else? I'm terribly sorry for the intrusion. Please ignore it. Okay.
CC Corp. There's a good chance they'd know something normal players wouldn't. No matter how insignificant it might be, as long as I can get some information on Shino and Tri-Edge, I don't care. Kun's waiting for me in the mercenary district. I'd better hurry.
Alright, does sound like a plan. So yeah, Kun is a steam gunner, and he's also, if indicated by his little player card here, he's gonna be a specific archetype of anime character that not a lot of people may be fond of. And while we're kind of slowly getting logged back into the game here,
I'm supposed to meet Kun in the mercenary district.
I'm thinking that we're probably going to end up having this lore drop. And then from there, we'll probably have to wrap things up. So I think it is a good idea, as always, to kind of head down to the mercenary district. Mostly because there is, at the very least, a fast travel point, so we don't have to walk all that way. But you'd think that because we have the entire thing loaded, that it'd be easier to do it.
Hey there, Haseo. What? What's with the scary face? You mad at me or something?
It's resting toxic Haseo face.
Hurry up and take me to this Raven place.
You don't like me, do you?
Oh, not the sad face.
Okay, so let me explain it to you. The at-home is a specialized room that each guild has in the game. And
Okay.
Guilds are comprised of individual players that form their own group.
They have to break it down real simple.
Like a baseball team. And at-home is like the team dugout, where everybody hangs out while playing the game.
All right.
But it doesn't matter to a solo player like me. Let's go.
Hold it. Actually, it does matter to you.
Hey, yo?
Listen, buddy. To get into at-home, you need a pass called a guild key for that guild.
Okay.
So, here you go. Take it.
Nice, we got the Raven key. All right. So now we can access Ravens at home. Are you guys ready for some exposition and lore? So I'm ready for some exposition and lore.
Let me officially welcome you to our guild, Raven. Haseo, make yourself comfortable.
You're the old hag from the other day.
Old hag is diabolical work.
Huh? You two know each other?
Of course not.
This is Pi. She's a member of Raven like me. And Pi, this is...
I get it now. So that thing the other day was all just to invite me here. Well, get this, Granny. You can try to seduce me, but old hags don't interest me. I get the creeps just picturing you in real life.
Yikes! Goodness!
This guy out of here right now, Coon. I don't care if he is a chosen one. We can't leave our task to someone like this.
Unfortunately, Pi, I'm afraid that decision is up to Yata.
Yata?
There's no need to involve Master Yata.
What's a Yata? A person?
You be quiet. Coon, I'm sure that you can understand. Yes, he's here. What? Alone? Are you sure? But sir, he's... I understand. Come with me. Master Yata will see you now.
Okay. I'm remembering names, but taking a second.
What is this place? It's pretty bleak, that's for sure.
Welcome to the Serpent of Lore, Haseo. It took you quite a long time to get here.
Look at my king. Has a nice glowy light and everything.
The Yata that Coon and the hag were talking about? Nice setup. So, is this an administration-only area? I've heard of them, but I didn't know they actually existed. You sure it's all right to let a regular player like me in here?
Are you sure you're a regular player, though?
Mad at you, Mr. Admin?
Nice to meet you, though it feels very strange to be saying that to you. I have been watching you for quite some time.
That's a way to phrase it.
There has been a development in the world that defies the system parameters. One of the effects, or perhaps I should say targets of that development, is that there are a variety of phenomena manifesting in the world. You yourself have experienced one of these developments, the forced reformatting of your character data.
Yep.
You have been spying on Haseo's past. Who in the hell gave you the right to...
You are the one who called me an admin, right? To administer means to observe, to protect, and to manage. Both Tri-Edge and the phenomena that happened to you are under my administration.
Yeah, that's fair.
The obligations of our job. A bug that is not a bug. Ideally, that kind of phenomena would never exist in the world. But, as you can see, it indeed does exist. Our
Kind of unfortunate.
Designation for this phenomena is Ida.
Ida? Huh?
For now, none of the general users of the game know anything about it. That is somewhat to be expected at its current level. However, you have already encountered it, and you have seen firsthand the sort of threat and danger it possesses. You have seen it and experienced it yourself.
Yes.
The name of the skill he had used on you is called Data Drain by us.
Yes.
Data Drain? Whatever it is, I've never heard of a skill that can actually lower your
You already understand what I am referring to. That Tri-Edge is a phenomena that defies system parameters.
Yes.
You mean Tri-Edge is Ida?
Perhaps. We cannot deny the possibility.
Don't give me that! How the hell could an admin not know a single reason for a bug's existence?
Because maybe it's not necessarily just a bug.
Not a bug is difficult. Likewise, we are also investigating what happened to the character known as Shino, as well as her player.
What? So, you guys knew all along that the real-life Shino is in a coma?
I mean, you have to take some of the blame for it.
Understand what the connection is between an online PK and a player becoming comatose before this little problem of ours has time to become public knowledge.
What are you talking about before it becomes public knowledge? Are you just trying to cover it up for yourselves? It's all your fault that Shino... that she's gone.
I'm afraid that is not true. It is not our fault that she became comatose after the incident. The one that injured her, as well as the one that leveled you down, is Tri-Edge. Isn't that correct?
It should be?
Responsible for letting it happen.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I'm saying that we should have shut down the game entirely. I do not believe so. After all, the key that is needed to solve the riddle of Ida, Tri-Edge, and the comatose players is right here in this game, the world.
Okay.
We share a common interest.
Are you telling me to cooperate with you? I don't get it. How is my cooperation gonna help you guys out?
It's simple. The only thing we want from you, Haseo, is the power that is hidden inside of your character. Your character was especially created by CC Corporation for their past project.
Power project? You mean my character is somehow special?
That's correct. You are a chosen one.
Huh?
Characters like yours are known as epitaph users. Ku
Okay.
and Pi are epitaph users as well.
That hag.
At this point, the only ones capable of combating Idas are you epitaph users.
So this character's one of them, huh? This better not be some really elaborate new event or something. In other words, you're telling me that you guys need me to help you with debugging the game, right?
As I made clear to you earlier, we want nothing more than to contain these unruly phenomena.
Let's say I'm gonna need you to use that brain of yours and listen.
Fact, the avatars. And avatars are an epitaph user's power, right?
Yes.
But I don't know how to use anything like that.
That is because your avatar has not awakened yet.
So then basically, I just have to learn to use that puppet thingy.
The
If I
avatar.
can learn to use that, then I can go up against Tri-Edge. Shino. If I help you guys out, I'll be able to use those avatar things, right?
Of course. It would be rather troublesome for us if you could not.
Sure thing. I'll help you out. But I won't take any orders from anyone. Understand? That is my only condition.
Wait! It's dangerous for a player like him to gain that kind of power. Master!
I mean, I don't think that he actually had a choice on whether or not he had the power or not.
Why are you using a player like him?
His avatar would have eventually awakened, with or without our help. You must already know that. As you can see and feel, his epitaph has already started to awaken within him.
Yep. There's nothing you can do about it. It's gonna show up one way or another. You might as well help cultivate it and make it so that way he can control his powers better.
I heard you've joined GU. Glad to have you with us.
GU?
Oh, didn't Yata explain it to you?
He explained a lot of other things.
Raven is just a front. What our group is really called is GU.
What's that?
I heard it was a project name for CC Corp or something.
Whatever. I don't care. I just need you to hurry up and tell me how to summon my avatar.
How to summon the avatar, huh?
I don't think it's not gonna be the easiest thing.
I'm in a hurry here.
Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong here, but are you thinking that there's some specific spell to summon an avatar?
There's not?
Nope. But if there were, we would have it a whole lot easier.
Okay then, how do you summon yours?
Well, I think it would probably be better just to show you while we're out adventuring. Wouldn't you?
Okay.
Then let's go. It doesn't matter what area it is, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true. But, unfortunately, I've got an appointment to keep. I'll be sure to contact you later.
Hey, wait! Damn it. What the hell? Oh well, I guess I'll just head on back to town then.
All right. So we have a couple guild shops open, and I think that this is probably a good time to actually start coming up with a plan, I think. Let's head down to the central district, kind of look at some of the guild shops and maybe even the quest shop, just to get just a little bit of an idea of like what exactly are our options here. Because the quest shop is going to be kind of more so, the easiest way I can explain it is that it's a lot closer to a plot device rather than anything else. There will be, I think, like a quest or two.
Are you having fun running into me?
Oh, Gaspard.
What?
Please, help me!
First, get off of me! Move!
Now what do I do? I mean, I was supposed to open up the shop together with Syllabus.
Okay.
When we finally went to open the shop up, there wasn't close to being enough inventory in our storage. What are we gonna do? There's no time left. What should we do? Our customers will be here any minute now.
I don't think you're gonna.
Are they rare items?
No. I need to restock on. Let me think. 10 black beans.
10 black beans.
Almond jelly.
10 almond jelly.
10 Asian mangoes and 10 caramel sauces. Yeah.
It's all like
I think that's
food.
right now.
Aren't those sold in other shops? Just buy some and sell them yourselves.
Oh, you're right. Then.
I think there's a.
Sayo, come on, help me buy all the supplies that we need.
Huh? Why do I have to help you?
I think that isn't there like a hidden taboo? Well, I guess it's not a hidden taboo.
Oh, come on, Haseo. You go buy and deliver the Asian mangoes and the caramel sauces to Syllabus when he gets here in the Central District, okay?
Understood.
Thank you so much for your help.
He almost ran into another pair of people.
You kidding? How did I get involved in all of this? The hell with it. I guess I'll help them out. Just this one time. Let's see. I need 10 Asian mangoes and 10 caramel sauces.
Thank goodness this is gonna be in the memoir.
And then give them to Syllabus in the Central District Town Square when he gets here.
Okay. We can look around the mercenary district soon enough, but probably not now. So, tomorrow we are going to be continuing our initial journey into the .hack GU franchise. We're going to get a lot. We're still going to continue to get some more. We'll continue to get some more exposition for sure, as well as just. Okay, I get it. Oh. Well, that wasn't my initial plan, but I'm glad that I actually got that stuff done. So, now for real this time. Thank you guys all so very much for watching today for .hack GU. I'm sorry about the bit of a technical hiccup early on. There were just some settings that were changed that shouldn't have changed, but they're all fixed now, so. Tomorrow we're going to be starting up again right at 6 p.m. and then we'll be continuing on our journey. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more of the action of the avatars with Kun. That said, I appreciate all you guys, and I'll be sure to see you all in the next one, okay? Guys have a good night. Oh, I almost totally forgot, actually. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to make the little jump scare. But I did mention that I was going to make an announcement on Twitter. Forgot to post on the other platforms. That's fine. I am going to be doing a slight rebrand sometime soon. And by sometime soon, I mean probably over the course of this week. So what that means for you, you guys, is that I'm going to be going by a different name, that the content itself isn't changing. And in fact, some of the backgrounds and other things of that nature probably won't be changing immediately as well. I may just do some variations to kind of tie things over while things are going to be worked on. It's a much larger scale kind of project. But I'm going to do at least the identity rebranding aspect of it now, basically. So thank you guys all so much again. And I'm going to be going by my avatar's name, at least on this channel, moving forward. Basically, my avatar's name or my actual. So, I appreciate you all. Have a good night.